Good day, my friends. It's Emily again. Um, I hope you enjoyed the piece for today. It's called Waking Up a Mess. Strawberry sweetness filled the air. I slept soundly, but with a toss and turn here and there. Hair hygienes halted hygiene, having hesitation. My hair looked like Medusa snakes were all over my head this morning. Holding a comb to my tangles like a sword. Holding a comb to my tangles like a sword, imagine chopping off locks as they fall to the floor. Like T-Rex teeth, unwanted strands are bitten away. Trying to tame Medusa's ugliness is a chore today. Once my hair is straight, my ebony locks flow. I feel proud of my appearance, ready now for my Emily show. That is until the downpour outside, unknown, blows it away. I want to go home. Hello, Interworld. It's Emily again. Thank you for coming back, sharing a little time with me today. We have a new piece ready for you guys. Today's piece is titled Armistice, One Word for Peace. So many speeches given, so much has been said. Countless people now gone, buried, and dead. Conflicts that rage with no end in sight. Families torn apart, people's senseless hatred, anger, and strife. No one willing to truly take a stand, to look to see that everyone is the same, from fellow to fellow man. Will it ever end? Will a peace ever come? Too many words fallen on deaf ears. Too many ties, bonds, links have come undone. A state of calm and quiet, a freedom from disturbing thoughts. Emotions need to become a state of concord. An agreement to end hostilities must be sought. The preserving of the hope, the idea of peace, is one we all must measure within ourselves. What are we willing to do to stop the hate, the fighting, the discord between peoples? On this front, we need to apply some pressure. Many, too many, have tried to be the voice to settle the arguments and stop the altercations. They have been wronged, mistreated, ignored for doing what was right. We need not to mock these people who have tried. We need to shut up, look and listen, to think with our heads, not our pride. Yet when you look at mankind as a whole, do we really have the ability to stop the malice from the times of old? Can we ever truly be at ease with ourselves and each other? The only way we will ever know for sure is if we actually try out the concept of keeping our 2 cents and 1,000-word monologues to ourselves. Embrace the idea, that one idea called armistice, and know that no matter how, no matter what the time or place, peace can sit beside you no matter what the color, creed, or race. Hello, lovelies. It's Emily here again to share another piece with you today. Today we have a piece. It's one of my short stories, actually. It's called To Catch the Elusive. The expedition was almost over. We tracked the beast for 2 weeks through the cold caves of the Siberian tundra. Those with me wanted to catch the beast we were after. They saw the animal as a great prize or trophy. All I wanted was to catch a glimpse of it, to look into its eyes, peer into its soul, and possibly for a brief time know what it feels like to be in the presence of this hunter that has in a way become the hunted. Traps had been set by the men over and over with no success. Each morning, when they were inspected, all that was found were white patches of fur on top of the solid snow. This animal was swift, smart, cunning, and knew that we were no match for it. I took many casts of his huge prints that we did manage to find here and there in the snow. Splayed-toed shapes showed me that this beast had once been caught, possibly by its front right paw, as the impression seemed off and misshaped. A single paw print, a single toe, was all that anyone was ever able to get, and I feared that was all we were going to know of this creature that hid from us so well. After watching days of footage from cameras that we set up in the surrounding area, there was only one image caught, only one shot taken of this animal that I so wanted to see for myself before I had no choice but to depart. The beast looked straight into the lens with a face that said, "This is all you will ever get of me. Enjoy your stay in my world if you can." The harsh weather did make the treks through the trees rough, so I felt that the beast's impression was telling the truth of the situation we were all in. In a day or two, we would have to leave before the winter of the tundra took us completely over. Yet I still held on to a glimmer of hope that this trip wouldn't be for nothing. The day before we had to leave, some tracks were found in the nearby snow. The tracks led us to an enormous ice cave we hadn't noticed before. Beautiful stalactites and stalagmites adorned the scene as echo growls were heard by everyone there. The growls were followed by an eerie silence that soon fell on the cave, as we noticed a huge mass circling us but keeping its distance. The so-called strong men of the group huddled close together. These were supposed to be the brave souls looking for a prize, remember? They now all looked like a mass of children afraid of the dark or the boogeyman, hardly worthy of any great prize now. I stood out from the group, looking over the area until there, to the left of me, was the object of my long-burning desire. A huge female white Siberian tiger eyed me intently as I stood very still, giving it its due space and respect. This impressively beautiful animal took a step towards us, and the men ran in panic out of the cave, sliding on the ice, trying to keep their footing and get away. I alone stood my ground while the creature checked me out, seeing if I was a friend or a foe. I happened to look at his paws. I was right in my thinking before. The front right paw was misshaped, but still quite massive and sturdy. Looking at the beast came, and she sat before me. We stared into each other's eyes, connecting on a primal level. She knew I meant her no harm. She seemed to be as fascinated with me as I was with her. As she, in time, looked around and laid on the frozen ground. With this, I quickly began taking pictures. I took as many as I could. Who knew when she would tire of me and run me off like the others? In the process, I found we were not alone. Two cubs, as white as the snow, emerged from the background and came to rest at their mother's side. I was in awe. Never had I imagined this. Not one, but three white tigers, a family unit to see with my own eyes. My heart was fed by this experience. I had claimed my prize. In the day that followed, my team and I packed up and left the world of snow behind. I said nothing to or about the men since they seemed embarrassed enough. The snow did take over the valley, and where we had been camped in a time looked as if we were never there at all. As we flew over the mountains, I stared out of the window of the cargo plane we were now in, heading back to civilization, warmth, and rest. I stared out the window at the white, misty tundra and smiled. I was reminded of the nursery rhyme, to catch a tiger by the toe. Well, maybe I did, but it was best to let it go. Hello, Interworld fam. It's Emily, here today to share a new piece with you. I hope you all are doing well and having a good day. Today's piece is titled, Nature Walks Through You. The trail of soft crumbly soil beneath your feet, the trees covered in bright green moss that encases them like armor. The air, warm, wet, cool, flows around you as you move, keeping your lungs full of freshness and vitality. Small creatures like squirrels, chipmunks, and birds move through, past and around you, observing your actions as you observe theirs. As you visit their realm, their part of the world where curious wonder takes hold. Large creatures like deer, bears, and moose luckily keep their distance, as they fear you more than you fear them. Yet still slightly, they too monitor your movements through smell and sound, as you make your way, heading further and further along. The elements seem to take over. The soil changes from crumbly light brown sand to dark matted and firm. The air that was once warm and cool at the same time has now become fog-like, dense and harder to breathe. The sun that shone gently through the tree branches has now become focused and bright in one spot on the ground in front of you. In the distance you can hear what sounds like a raging river carrying away rocks and logs to places far away from where you are now. You come to this elemental clearing where nature has converged in its beauty and in its savagery. Thus you take it all in for a moment, then turn around to go back the way you came. You take mental snapshots of the wonders you have seen and nothing else out of respect for the world you have just partaken in, so that others may do the same. As you reach the head of the trail, you say to nature in a quiet voice, I will return as soon as I can to once more enjoy and partake in the natural beauty that the world you are now leaving behind has to offer. Hey there, lovelies. It's Emily again here today. I hope you enjoy the piece that will be read today. Today's piece is titled Fresh Meat. New to this place, don't yet know the ropes, asking questions of everyone you meet, look and feel like a dope. Lost in the halls, trying to find your way, older kids can tell it's your first day. Others like you look like deer in the headlights. You guys band together to be left alone, being the only one is just not right. Feels like you're wearing a target on your face, a huge bullseye. Can't open your freaking locker, makes you want to cry. New teachers, books, and classes spread out over a building you don't know yet. Just another face lost among the masses. Will it get any better? You wonder by the day's end. Nope, just found out your first period class of the day is gym. The last bell of the day finally rings. You're free. You go home tired. You just want to watch TV. You think with a shiver about your day, knowing it's only the beginning of the week. You think to yourself, why am I always the fresh meat? Hey there, lovelies. This is Emily. I'm glad you were able to stop by and share some time with me today. I hope before you go, you do all the things like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, you can follow me if you like on my socials, and I hope my words bring you some joy today. Today's piece is titled Internal Confrontation. What will I be today? What will I do or say? Will I follow the crowd, or will I be my own person, not afraid to stand out proud? Will I stand up for what's right, or partake in what's wrong, to my heart's wicked delight? Will I be the angel or the devil that stands on either shoulder? Which will I be as my mind grows older? My yin in battle, my yang under siege. Tomorrow they will switch places. Thus there will be a new will for me to follow, a new will for me to see. My mind is a bundle, one that I can't seem to figure out. Who do I really want to be? What life do I want to live out? A life of darkness, a person of riches and gold. They have all that they want, it seems, but with no human companionship, they are utterly alone. A life of light, a person of life, wealth, and integrity. They have peace, happiness, health, and love. They face the world with others under one roof, inside the world's home. Who do I want to be? Each day I face that question. I guess a little bit of both, but only when a situation demands it. To be of darkness and light seems to be an impossible task to weather. Hello, Interworld fam. It's Emily. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for stopping by and sharing some time with me today. I hope you enjoy this new piece. The piece is titled, Peace Invades the Cold. A heart turned to stone, cold, ice, bitter, alone. A smile is shown to this heart by an intruding force. Drops of melting water form and fall off the heart. Wow, what could be better? Hands reach out to hold, arms come round to fold. The heart feels weird. What is happening here? What is this feeling that was thought to be long gone? I must reinforce my walls. I must keep up my guard. Being asked to join in on fun, the feeling like I found a peace, a place to belong. This turns the heart right side up for being upside down. Is now longing to have others around. The warmth keeps the water drops coming. Soon cracks in the ice can be seen. The warmth keeps the heart drops coming. Soon cracks in the ice can be seen. Heard, felt, forming the heart is breaking free. Time passes and now the cold can be seen smiling. A fire now burning. The water from the ice is evaporating. The heart beats again, the blood correctly flowing. The forces of peace, love, and kindness broke through without the heart knowing. These forces came charging through the walls towards a cold mass for it to revive. It took on the call, bringing back what was once thought lost, taken, stolen, captured for all time. The heart has come back to whole, to life, with the winning token of peace by its side. Hello, Interworld. It's Emily again. I hope you're all having a very good day. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. If you're returning, thanks for all the support. Today I'll be reading a piece titled, Must Write. The pen to paper, the words flow, the mind opens, your heart lets go. All you think but dare not to say, all you keep secrets, the words touch the page. Your hand moves in a steady rhythm as you construct your piece, the heights of enlightenment your mind opens to reach. You think freely, your mind is now an open book. You share with the paper all of who you are from every inner cranny, every inner nook. Will you share with others how you truly feel about yourself and the world? Will you let others see who you really are, a spinning top in the never-ending motion that comes from every twist and every curl? If you share your words, will they touch others in a positive way? Will your words help another through time and space to, like you, make it to another day? Hello, lovelies. It's Emily, here to share another piece with you today. Thank you for stopping by and sharing some time with me. I hope you and yours are doing great and having a wonderful day. Today's piece is titled, Eroding, the Passage of Time. I return to this spot every year. It's in the mountains, surrounded by a lush forest, and has a small but steady waterfall that flows from the top of a ridge. As the water comes down the side of the ridge, it falls into a clumsily winding stream-like river that supports the local wildlife, as well as those who come to visit this area. I don't bring much with me when I visit this place, just enough gear for a day or two. My goal each time I come here is to see what new part of the Earth's history will be visible that wasn't the year before. This area, by the little steady waterfall, has noticeable rock layers of times long past, from the eras of the woolly mammoths to the times of the dinosaurs, on up to the dawn of man. All of it can be seen and documented here within the exposed rock layers. Different color bands of rock, sediment, and crumbled earth have been disclosed, thanks to the constant steady flow of the healthy water, always washing away the unneeded layers of the modern times so as to expose the ancient ones. The treasure I seek each time I come here takes little more than a little pushing away of sediment with my hand, and I can behold all that my mind desires to learn. The layers of red clay, the layer of tan sand, the green layer of primal vegetation, and the rock layer, which is the leftover remnants of fossils that past creatures have left behind for man to know of. To me, this is a glorious catalog of what's all been and yet to be discovered. Each time I venture to this place, I come away with a new treasure that may already be known to the top men of the world, but is always a brand new and rare find for me. Thank you for listening. I hope my words as we go along both inspire and make you smile. For more of my content, you can also find me on Patreon, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. The links will be down below. Stay blessed and let's grow together. Much love to you all.